City defense in Forge of Empires. Attacking players are disturbing a peaceful gameplay, and often players have the wish to stop these aggressors. But what is really helping in that situation? To understand the topic city defense, it makes sense to have a look from the attacker's perspective. Many attackers don't plunder. They just want the points in the PvP tower to receive the weekly reward medals. Unfortunately, there are exceptions. First of all, you have to assign units to your city defense. Otherwise, there are only 2 spear fighters independent of your city's age. Usually, you use 8 unattached units from the highest available era. The video demonstrates how this is done in the iPhone app, as it works a bit different here. This is why some players don't find this option. The attacker receives bonuses for attack and defense for his attacking units from the Statue of Zeus, Cathedral of Aachen and the Castel del Monte. More bonuses can result from event buildings, but these bonuses only apply to the attack value, not to the defense value of the attacking units. Therefore, it is very common that attackers don't have much more than 90% defense bonus, but some players already have more than 200% attack bonus. The attack bonus is nearly unlimited, and on top it can be increased by 30% in the tavern, plus by boosts from the inventory. The defender receives bonuses from the St. Basil Cathedral and the Deal Castle. The values from both buildings increase attack and defense values of units in the city defense. Also, the defender can receive additional bonuses from event buildings and additionally from the Tiger's Den and the monastery. And there are also boosts from the tavern and the inventory. I'm not mentioning the city defense shield, as it is so expensive that it cannot be used all the time. The possibilities look very similar on both sides if there wasn't the very stupid artificial intelligence AI of the defending units, especially the way rogues are handled by the AI, lead to the result that rogues make an attacker much stronger but weakens a defender. In the video shown is a typical attack in the Tomorrow era. A stealth tank and 7 rogues attack a neighbor. You can see that it isn't difficult at all for the attacker to defeat the defending units. This wouldn't be impressive if the defender did not have a 300% defense bonus. So what is making a city undefeatable if 300% defense bonus are not enough against 120% attack bonus? Okay, you could add more bonuses. Those who are successful in the guild expedition receive a lot of ritual flames. Each adds 8% bonus to the city defense. Watchfires add 4%. This way a defender can have nearly unlimited bonuses. Somewhere far above 300%, it will turn too difficult to attack this city. But imagine how much space you would waste for such a defense. 300% means that you build more than 37 ritual flames. These consume 74 fields, which is equivalent to 5 expansions. This space will be missing for other buildings. Therefore, the intelligent decision is ignore occasional plunderers and their lucky bounty, and realize that on 5 expansions you can produce much more than they ever can steal. But latest, when the lucky plunderer steals the output of your Maharaja temple, in the moment you are logging in, the time for an intelligent decision ends. A city defense must be installed. Tiger's Den and Monastery are just a waste of space. But what about these 2 great buildings? Indeed, the 2 great buildings, the St. Basil Cathedral and the Deal Castle, are very effectful with their 60% bonus. This bonus adds to your defending units' attack and defense values. To win a fight, your units do not only need to withstand the enemy's attacks, they also must be able to destroy the attacker's units. And these usually have a defense bonus of 90% or more. 60% attack bonus of your defending units make a big difference. Such city defenses are really serious and a pain for attackers if, beside the 2 buildings on level 10, the city gets another 300% from ritual flames and watchfires. This has effect. But this consumes a lot of space and forge points. Can you imagine what you could do with these forge points instead? Another trick is a city defense using units from a higher age already before you reach that age. Often you can receive units from the next age from related quests. The video shows an extreme example of a neighbor using units from the oceanic future against my attacking units from the era tomorrow. This makes this city nearly undefeatable. Those who cannot build such a great defense sometimes use very exotic methods. I already saw how people disconnect the roads so that the city stops all productions. But this is much worse for the defender than for the attacker. But even if you know that you have no chance to win against the attackers, you have some possibilities to hurt the attackers. A good method is to use a rogue in your city defense. The rogue can be easily defeated last by the player. But to do so, he has to play manually, as the automatic fight will not do so. And doing 80 fights every day manually is very time consuming. Missile artillery of the contemporary era also can be a pain for attackers. They hit up to 4 units. You will definitely not win with them, but your defending missiles will be back after the fight, while the attacker has many wounded units. This will not help you in this fight, but the attacker possibly will run out of units and will have to wait for healed units before he can continue to attack more neighbors. The best defense requires 0 space and 0 4 points and has excellent effect on plunderers. Have all productions collected immediately. Adjust your production times accordingly. Or you redesign your city in a way that nobody can plunder it. You can achieve that by using great buildings and motivable event buildings only.